Hi guys! June is just about wrapping up and July is right around the corner. I can't believe half the year is already done, guys. Whoa, okay. So, coming up is the reading for what to expect in July for all the 12 different sun signs, moon signs, ascendant signs, right? Like, the way to get, I guess, a reading that is more specific to you from, just these available 12 signs and the kind of combinations thereof is, I would suggest, look for your sun sign and moon sign and ascendant sign and combine that to get a reading that is as close as possible as it can get, right? There will be timestamps in the description, so look for that so that you don't have to, watch the whole entire video. You can just jump to the specific section that you want to get to. And yep, let's just get to it. Oh yeah, before we do that, I'm going totally old school. As you can see, I'm going to be doing the general reading, the work reading, and the relationship reading just with the tarot deck today, no Lenormand. And I'm using this awesome Sasurai Bito tarot deck by the brilliant Stacia Burrington. Yep, I said that right. It's a great deck. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with the art. It's super brilliant. Anyway, point is, let's get to it. Okay? Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. Alright, let's see what July holds in store for the fire sign people, that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, Aries, general, work, and relationships. Leo, general, work, relationships, and Sagittarius, general, work, and relationships. There we go. So, Aries, general, 9 of Cups, reverse. Okay, 9 of Cups is the card which talks about general well-being, overall feeling good, even, overall general good health. In the reverse, this card is saying that something is not quite sitting well for you in your heart here. You're going to be like, things seem okay, but I'm not feeling it. There's some kind of a disquiet in your heart, in your mind, in your overall sense of being. It could be nothing, it could be just a phase, or it could be something. Sit down, focus, try to understand what it is. Don't ignore it, don't belittle it, but at the same time don't elevate it to a huge level either, but don't ignore it. Okay, pay attention to what it is. Just, for a moment, if you can, sit in a meditative space and just, ask yourself, what is it that's bugging me? And what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you ask yourself that in that moment? Pay attention to what comes. Maybe that is where the source or the root of that disquiet really lies. Now, at work, Aries, you get the Knight of Wands. This is going to be a great month. You're going to be busy. You're going to be working. You're going to be impressing a bunch of people. You're going to be getting things done. You're going to be literally all over the place doing a bunch of things and enjoying yourself all around. So at work, it's going to be great. You're going to be just, you're going to be yourself and having fun. And in your relationships, you get the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is going to be interesting. You're finally able to let go of what it is that you're holding on to. Now, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on how you're handling it or what it is that you're holding on to. If you're holding on to something that was kind of, meant to go anyways, then, finally you'll find yourself free. But if you're holding on to something that you should be holding on to, or I can't come up with quite the example here, but let's say you need to hold on to something, but now in this month you may find yourself unable to do so. Again, it may not necessarily be that bad of a thing in the long run. Maybe in the short run it might end up causing you heartache, but in the long run maybe that is what it was meant to go. So no amount of holding on to it was going to keep it going. So it could be very practical things that affect your relationship, or it could be the relationship itself that you're holding on to. Whatever it is, listen to your heart, and if it is meant to go, just let it go. Holding on to it is not going to work. Okay, that was Aries. Next up is Leo. General reading for Leo is the Lovers. Ooh, nice. Great. This is going to be a very interesting month for you, Leo. Well, Lovers is about relationships in a certain sense of the word. Romantic relationships will be great. There will be some interesting times for you. Overall. But Lovers also talks about, forming those kind of good, close, intimate relationships. Not necessarily always, love, romantic, but generally relationships that bring you joy. Lovers on some level also talks about the choices you make, and in developing or creating or building these relationships that ultimately lead to happy, joyous outcomes, no matter what it is. This is going to be a lovely month for you, Leo. In the workplace, we have Three of Wands reversed, so the waiting period is over. A lot of information comes through, a lot of avenues open up, and you will see a lot of interesting opportunities pop up. There will be also certain things, where you might have to set a few plans in motion simply just to see what happens. I don't know, this is my intuition talking. Just do some things just to see how people react to it and what reactions you get, and depending on that you may set other plans in motion. So do some kind of, I don't know, market testing before you actually launch something. And in the area of relationships, you get the Sun card reverse. This is again very interesting. Now the Sun, as you can see in this picture, right, the Sun is blinding this boy. Sun is about clarity, but again in the reverse here in this picture, especially if I'm just interpreting the image, what I feel is that you will receive clarity which will not necessarily blind you, but which will help you see things in a better way, in a better light. Clarity will be there, but it will not be like, something that will totally take you over. You will still be in control. There will be a lot of wisdom coming in, and you'll be able to see things more clearly. Again, Sun reverse can also on another level talk about the fact that there will be clarity, there will be joy, there will be enthusiasm, especially in the area of your relationships. But the Sun reverse also means that emotions will also play a strong role. It won't be just passion or it won't be just, intellectually, it will be also on an emotional plane. A lot of clarity comes and a lot of, things become more clearer. Again, that flash of insight is not searing or blinding, it just shows you the light. Does that make sense? Okay, next up is Sagittarius. And for Sagittarius, the general reading is Judgment reverse. Ooh, Sagittarius, some things are best left to, I don't know, the intuition. There is an insight that is coming to you, but you're not paying attention to it. Maybe you're just not sitting still long enough to pay attention to what the universe is trying to tell you. The cards are saying just sit down, quiet your mind, and listen. What is it that you have not looked at? What is it that maybe you may have overlooked? What is it that you're not paying attention to? Whatever it is, that little thing, that seemingly inconsequential thing, holds the key to you kind of, completing or walking out of a long, convoluted struggle about an issue that's been going on for a very long time. At work, you have the Three of Cups. So your overall good sort of nature, your overall energy kind of helps you bring people together at the workplace to kind of work together in harmony, in create sort of, but what is the word? I don't know why words are eluding me this time. It's going to be camaraderie. That's the word. Oh yeah, you're going to be working, creating that environment, or going to be part of an environment where you kind of get together. There's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of beautiful connections, and there's teamwork all around. But this is because heart and soul people are into it, and they are really, really enjoying themselves whilst they're working. This could also suggest that you and your co-workers are going to be hanging out more often, maybe after work, and getting to know each other as people, as human beings, and forming deep bonds and connections with each other. And relationships, we have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, look at all this cups energy, right? Now, in your relationship area as well, a lot of deep emotional connections are coming up. This is a time to share your feelings and to listen to what others have to say as well. Like a give and take of feelings, as it were. And this is going to be something that will enrich you. It will also emotionally satisfy you. It will also emotionally give you the peaceful feeling that you have been looking for, really. And maybe all of this is connected. Who knows? Maybe that was the one aspect of stuff that you've been overlooking or disconnecting from, or not really paying attention to. Who knows? It could be different too. So sit down and ask yourself that question. But here in the area of relationships, emotions and emotional connections, emotional bonds are what take precedence, and they will play an enormously awesome role in you finding your sort of peaceful state of being this month. Wow. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where I post my card a day readings every day. You can also order a reading for yourself, or you can learn how to read tarot from me, of course. All of these links are in the description, so check that out. I will see you again in my next video. Until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now.